So this week, I really want to keep reminding myself that my priorities are important, and not get sucked into what everybody else is doing, sticking to the goals that I have for my business and for my own well being, my mental health, my physical health, and my emotional health. So, my priorities are important, is how I'm going to remind myself to take care of myself this week and not get sucked into the change in routine. Um, and uh, so as we look towards 2021, I wrote down how you can build your priorities. Let me get my notes out. Okay, so you may be feeling overwhelmed. Everybody picks a resolution. I was never into that. Like, it was always like, whatever. I work on things all year. I like to work on goals all year, not just January and forget about them. So, if you are feeling like you need a really big change, this year has just kicked you to the curb, how to set priorities and not just let them fizzle out in January. Number one, you need to get quiet, color, take a walk, journal, find a alone time, solo time to just sit quietly. Not, if you're not knowing where to start and which area you want to work on, you really need to do that for the messages to come through. So find some time to just sit quietly, take a bath, whatever it is that helps you to get in touch with um, inner your inner voice. Number two, what are some non-negotiables for you in your life? And those change throughout your life. But right now, what is non-negotiable for you to feel your best? For me, it's always been my mental wellness. Like, if that is not a priority, everything else suffers. So, my mental wellness, my family's, um, our nutrition and physical health is always a priority. So I need to get a little bit more specific for 2021. So I need to think more on, which of these areas am I going to focus the most this year? I still need to get quiet and think about that. Number three, how am I going to take the steps to make this happen? So after you come up with your non-negotiable goal that you really need to set in motion, what are the baby steps? So when we think of, I'm an end goal person. I always think of the big picture. I get overwhelmed. It paralyzes me. Think of the first step you can take. So if it's, you want to be back in the gym, you want to be working out. What is the first step of that? Okay, write it in your planner or type it in your phone. Monday, go to the gym, ask about memberships. Very simple steps so that you can feel accomplished and check them off. So for my mental health, I need routines. So, like, let's take the example of getting back to the gym. How are you going to make that a routine? Which time of day is best for you? What do you need to do with everybody else in your family to make that happen? What are the routines that need to be set up so that you don't fail, so you don't let it go? Do you need to get a babysitter? Do you need to set up a play date? Do you need to get your husband to have a certain time every week that he has a project with the kids? What is it that's going to be successful for you? And then you'll be able to stick to it. I really believe that having a certain time for everything helps us to stick to it. That's why I made this goals meeting every Sunday at 8 p.m. because I need it to be consistent. Number four, we're going to choose one word that encompasses that goal. So this week, I want you to do these 4 steps and come up with one word that you're going to carry into the new year. So, for I made an announcement. That's another win. I made an announcement in the group that on the 1st, I'm going to be starting a 90-day challenge to positivity. How do we create a positive mindset? It's all the things that I do, little things I do on a daily basis, 5 to 10 minute habits throughout the day, and they're broken up by week for 90 days. So it's really not a hard challenge. If you want to participate, it'll be so much fun. And the first week is all about picking our word for 2021. So, like after you get quiet, you come up with your non-negotiables, you make some baby steps that you're going to put into motion, you pick a word that's going to help you with that goal. Something that you can come back to every day when you lose focus. That will just help you stay on track. And then it's got to be something that's uplifting with a clear focus. So that's why it's important to do those first 3 steps first so that you pick a word. It doesn't mean you can't change your word. And so you might have a few words that you're playing with, write them all down, sit with them for a while. That's why we have all that first week of the 90 days starting January 1st. You may change your word throughout the week. And by the end of the week, I hope we have one solidified. Once you see other people's words and we get other ideas, something will click with you and it will create a feeling in the body. And you want to feel that peaceful, content, empowered feeling with your word. So that is our goals meeting for tonight. Priorities for the new year. My priorities are important. So go through your wins, your goals, and then make yourself an affirmation for the week. I hope everybody has a wonderful week, and I can't wait to read comments. So I'll put mine in the comments, and then hopefully I'll hear from everybody else. Is that it? Yeah. That's it for now. I'll see you next time. Happy holidays.